Right, now we are recording. And again, I know people are still jumping on, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We are recording, so happy Tuesday, everyone. My name is Jessica McCormick, and I am a gold ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, but not for long. I'm on my way to senior gold. Again, it says Jana Garcia right there. I use her account. She is our diamond, so she's gracious enough to let me use her account. So we're going to get started. I am really excited about tonight. I'm not going to be long. I'm going to keep it kind of short so that we can have a little bit of time in between this call and the 9 o'clock event that's going on. If you're not going to go to that, I really do encourage you to go. It's going to be a fantastic online event that you want to watch. All right. So we're talking about Show Me the Money. We're talking about income producing activities. We've had some different social media training, so we're going to have a little bit of social media in this because that's part of income producing. So we're going to have some different things that we're going to talk about. So I'm very excited about this one. Before I even flip to the next slide, I just want to share that I, on Monday, got four new customers, and I did that using these techniques that I'm going to go through, and I got them all in one day. 3 of them I got before 11 a.m. and then the 4th came that evening. But these things really work. I really got a fire lit under me by one of the videos that was posted in the Rockin' Group. If you want to know what video, just let me know. I'll let you know. Really just great video. It just lit a fire under me, and it just really gave me some extra momentum to work a little harder because I want to reach these November goals. I know you want to reach these November goals, so we're going to do everything in our power to give you the tools to get all the way there, so we're going to be talking about Show Me the Money and how to really maximize our time, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is investing in you. So what does that have to do? I know y'all are all like, Jessica, you always say that. What does that have to do with income producing activities? Let me tell you. If you are negative Nancy, if you are not growing yourself every single day, you can't be the best you. Right? You can't. So I think that we all of us have to grow. None of us have arrived. None of us have arrived at where we're supposed to be. So we all have to grow. So you have to invest in you. And I put on here, money doesn't grow on trees. It grows when and where you grow. So that's so true. When you decide to grow, your wallet is going to decide to grow. Where you decide to grow, we're going to talk a little bit about growth, and we're going to talk about the areas you can grow in, but where you decide to grow is going to be where your finances grow as well. So it is so true that you have to spend time on yourself. We as moms, I just put my kids in bed, kind of had a situation with the oldest, and so you're like, we as moms, we think we have to give all of our time, which we do give all of our time to our kids and our husbands and our family, and that's so important. Our families are important, but you are important too, and you have to invest in you. For you to be the best mom that you can be, for you to be the best wife that you can be, you have to invest in yourself. So you have to spend time on you. So, so important that you spend time on you. So this is huge. And guys, if you are not growing, people know that, and that passion and growth attracts people to you. So that's what we want, right? We want to attract people to us. We want people to order from us. We want people to join our team. We want people to get healthy, but they have to be attracted. See, they buy you before they buy the products or the company. I'm sure you've heard that before. If you haven't, write it down. They buy you before they buy the products or the company. And it's so true. They are going to buy who you are. And so you have to be someone who is bringing value to their life. Spend a minimum of 30 minutes a day growing you. So if you're like, I only have 30 minutes a day to work the business, okay, so your time is going to be a little different. But if you have more than 30 minutes a day to work the business, spend 30 minutes a day investing in you. You know what? Even if you don't, you need to be a better you, whether you're a better mom, whether you're a better anything. You need to spend 30 minutes a day on you. You just really do. So I really encourage you to spend 30 minutes a day on you. If that means you have to get up early, take your pink drink, put your X Factor in it, whatever you need to do to get you through that day, but spend those 30 minutes on you. It's so important to grow you. And then decide what you need to invest in you. So Jana and I have been doing some videos. Y'all will see some of them, and she has some fantastic tips. I'm going to steal her thunder just a little bit on a couple of things because they're huge, huge tips for you guys to hear. So one of the things we talked about at our leaders meeting we had here locally just recently was, are you a producer or are you a manager? So think about that for a second. Just think about it. Are you a producer or are you a manager? Are you producing? Are you bringing in new sales? Are you bringing in new ambassadors? Or are you just managing what you have? Are you managing the people that you have under you? Are you managing the customers that you have and not really producing? So usually somebody's really good at one and really struggles with the other. So you want to grow. Honestly, you want to grow both, and you want to grow them pretty evenly. But you want to grow that one that needs to get up. And for me, I'm a really good manager. I can boss you around till kingdom come, right? So I'm a really, really good manager. But I've lacked in the producing. So you're like, but Jessica, you just told me you got 4 new customers on Monday. I did. And you know why? Because I'm working on me. And I'm working on my producing me and becoming a better producer. And I decided to go with that first. So I'm really good at getting ambassadors and really good at managing. So I've got to work on the producing part. So that's the getting the customers for me. That's personal for me, is the producing part that I needed to work on. So I decided to work on that first. And I did, and I'm growing in it. That was fantastic. And then I'm just growing in the managing side as well. Had a one-on-one with one of my ambassadors, and she got 3 new customers today because she's duplicating what I did. And so duplication is huge. We'll go into that, but duplication is huge. But you have to be the person that they can duplicate. So if you're not being the person they can duplicate, if you are posting negative or you're not posting at all, you're not being encouraging, that's what they're going to do. If you're not trying to bring value, they're not going to try to bring value. So you need to be the person that they can duplicate. That was free. That was not even on my list. All right. So we talked about spend a minimum of 30 minutes a day. And are you a producer or manager? That's huge. That was a huge all moment for me because you really need to be both. You need to be a producer and you need to be a manager, and you need to be good at both. So you need to invest in yourself so that you're good at both. So that was really a great aha moment for me. And no negativity, no drama. Drama is not going to equal money. It's just not. If you're having a bad day, don't tell the world. That's just the truth. Don't post it. Really, or you can post, my tire got flat, whatever you want to post, but man, I sure did look cute. My heel's changing it. Whatever you want to do, but spin it. You need to spin it. You need to spin it to positive. You really, really need to spin it to positive. If you're wondering why your business isn't growing, take a look at you. Take a look at you. Are you growing? Are you growing as a person? Are you growing into a better you? If you're not, that's why your business isn't growing, because you're not. And it's so, so important that you grow. It's so important. And I know that you're like, I don't get it. But it really, really is important. Okay, something's happening. There's somebody on.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hey,
Hey.
I just wanted to pop in and say hi.
Oh my goodness, hi.
Hey, I just wanted to say hi to everybody. And I've been listening to the call on the phone. And I just popped in because I wanted to issue everyone a challenge. Are you up for a challenge?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So everyone probably saw, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jessica. You can get right back to it. It's just going to take a minute.
No, I love it.
Okay, so I'm going to issue a challenge. If you have been in the Rockin' group today, you have seen that there's going to be a call after this one, and it's going to be an online opportunity meeting that's done by Melissa Eichenhorst, who's a diamond, and there's over almost 2,000 people that are going to it. So my challenge to you right now, just take a minute or two of your time, and I want you to go invite 3 people on your list. You should have a list of people. If you don't, just go pick people from your friends list, pick 3 people and private message them or text them and say, will you come to a meeting with me online tonight? All you have to do is watch. And I just want to show you a little bit about Plex. It's going to be super exciting. There's over 1,000 people going. The reason why there's that many people going is because people are inviting people. And they're personally, there's going to be a lot of ambassadors, but there's going to be a lot of guests too. So the reason why there's that many is because people are inviting. So here's what I want you to do. We're just going to give you a minute or two here to go to my Facebook Rockin' group and go to the event that Melissa is doing. It's in the Rockin' group. I bumped it up just now. And I want you to go on there and click invite. And I want you to copy the link and send it in a private message to at least 3 people, okay? It can be your chicken list. It can be somebody that you've been scared to contact. It can be somebody that you think might be interested in the products or the business opportunity, somebody that you think would be great, and private message them to them right now and say, this is going to be in about 45 minutes, and I would love for you to just come on. It's only going to be 30 minutes long, and it's going to be an introduction to our products. It's going to be real exciting. You're going to see some testimonies, just real quick, just a real quick invitation. Doesn't have to be really long, but I'm going to challenge you right now to 3 people. So go do it right now, and we're going to give you just a minute or two. Me and Jessica will discuss amongst ourselves things, and go invite 3 people, and then after this meeting, which I think this was going to be over at about 8:40, sorry, Central Time. There's probably going to be about a 20-minute gap between 15 or 20 minutes between this meeting and the next one. So I'm encouraging everyone that's on this call to hop on that call and invite 3 people. And then I'm going to post in the Rockin' group. Okay, I'm going to post an invite graphic, and I want you to, underneath that graphic, list the 3 names of the people that you invited. It can just be their first name. It could be Becky, Amy, and Joe. Just their first 3 names, but I want to see that you invited 3 people, okay? So that's my challenge to you right now. We're just going to give you a minute to do it. I'm going to do it too, okay? So I want you to invite 3 people.
I totally just did it, like while you were talking.
I'm doing it too.
It's huge because they can go to it in their pajamas.
Absolutely, yes. And Melissa Eichenhorst is amazing.
Oh,
And it'll be so exciting. Deanna's in the chat, and she said that she already invited 30 people. I invited 215 people to it. Some of those were ambassadors. Some of those were people that hadn't been active in a while. I invited some old customers that haven't ordered in a while. But what I'm challenging you to do right now is a personalized message in a private message or text, and ask them to come on and say, would you be my guest on this call? And it's only going to take 30 minutes of your time, and you'll be so glad you came because it's going to be fun. And you can even use me as an excuse. Say, my leader challenged me to invite 3 people to come on here, and I would love for you to be on it. So let me finish mine, and then we'll know that we had enough time to do it.
I think I have people on it because I have people like accepting the invites, my ambassadors that I invited.
Yeah, I have a bunch of people that have accepted too.
They're accepting like right now, so they're watching. Great job, guys. Now invite.
This will be good for our ambassadors and also prospectives as well, because we will be able to see how to do one of these things. If anybody's interested in doing an online opportunity, I think, Jessica, you were talking about maybe doing one next week on the call, and having an opportunity meeting that everyone on our team can invite their people to. And this will be a good opportunity for us to see how she does it. And I mean, she's a master at what she does. So I'm excited to see how she does it, so that, you know, we can do one like it. Whoever wants to do one like it can do it. And so it'll teach us a lot of things. And also I'm excited to see the testimonies that are going to be on there as well, because I'm sure there's ones that I haven't seen before. Since I'm not on Melissa's team, she's not on my team, they're going to be people that I don't know. So I'm excited to see these testimonies. And I think people that we invite on here will get if they come on there, they'll get a really good, really short snapshot of what Plexus is and what the products are doing, as well as seeing a couple of really successful people that are making a really good income with Plexus. So I'm sure they'll probably have a financial testimony as well as the product testimonies. So I think this would be really beneficial for you to invite people. Like I said, after this call is over, I would suggest that you even maybe follow up with that person in those 20 minutes and private message them and say, hey, did you get my invitation? I'd love for you to come. Please come. You know, it'll remind them. And then also go into the Rockin' Group and make sure you put your 3 first names of the people that you invited. If you want to do more than that, do more. But at least put 3 names of the people that you invited.
That's awesome. I'm excited. I think, you know, we're talking tonight about Show Me the Money and really how to grow our businesses, guys. And we have this opportunity right here, just 45 minutes away, and it's huge. And I'm so glad you interrupted for emergency challenge, because it's so true. We really, really need to invite. And I had already invited about 35 myself. So, and personally invite. It's huge. Not to just click invite on the actual event, but to personally say, hey, I'm going to this. I'm going to be on it. I really want you on it with me. We can stay in our pajamas at our house and maybe text back and forth while you're on it or whatever, so that you can feel a part, but really personally invite. Those people who are on the fence, those people who have been asking you questions, those are the people. Invite.
Yes. And the art of inviting is one of the biggest skills you can gain. You could do this entire business just by inviting people. Of course, it makes it a lot easier when you go and you learn and you educate yourself and all that. But inviting is so important that you could do that. You could learn that one skill and be so good at it that if you could get people to online events and to in-person events, you wouldn't have to do much more than that, because if they're coming to stuff like that, they're getting trained, they're getting motivated, they're getting inspired, and they're going to do the same thing. So learn how to invite, and that's why I wanted to do this challenge, so that you can put those skills to use. You can go and invite somebody and maybe have somebody come on there. If you invite all 3 people and they don't come on there, that's fine. It just open the door for you to come back and say, I'm sorry you couldn't make it to the thing, but I would love to talk to you about this more if you have a chance later, because it was a really great event. I just really wanted you to be a part of it. But it just opens the conversation up. So it also gives you practice on inviting, so that next time you'll feel more comfortable inviting people, because once you do it, it gets a lot easier the more that you invite, right, Jessica?
Absolutely. It gets so much easier. You get more comfortable with it. We're going to talk a little bit more in the call about really getting out of your comfort zone and jumping into that and leaping out, past your fears. And then once you do that, you just get so much more comfortable and more at ease. And you have to remember that these products are changing lives. They've changed my life. This business plan has changed my life. This business plan has changed. The products have changed your life. The products and the business plan has changed your life. So we're not just saying, hey, I want you to make me money, right? We are really helping people. We're not offering them, I used to sell jewelry. We're not offering them that. We're offering them hope, or really are offering them hope of a better financial future, of a better health future. And we have to remember that this is not, hey, we're just being salespeople. No, not at all. We are sharing and we're caring, and we care and we share. all together. So it's so important to do that. So important to do that.
Okay, I'm going to let you carry on with your call, and I'm going to go post that in the Rockin' Group. But I know the rest of the call is going to be fantastic, but I'm going to sit back and watch.
Okay. All right. Let me share the screen again. Get back. All right, so we'll get back to where we were. So we're talking about invested in you, and we talked about how Jana was saying how are you a producer or are you a manager, and that's huge to know what you are and to be strong in both. I mean, I could say it over and over, but you need to be strong in both. And to grow your weakness, grow your weakness. All right, let's find out where it was. We talked about people by you first. All right, we're good to go to the next one. All right, when I accept myself, I am freed from the burden of needing to accept me, of needing you to accept me. I have to say you, needing you to accept me. So when I accept myself, I am freed from the burden of needing you to accept me. When you can get to this place to where you know that, you know, God created me for me, and I need to be who I am. I need to be the best me that I can be, and I need to accept that I'm me. So some people are afraid to be themselves when they're in the Plexus business. They think they have to put a sales hat on, or they have to put a name badge that says sales. And it's so important that you don't put a name badge or you don't put a sales hat on, that you really be you, and that you be authentic and you be happy and confident in the skin and the personality that God gave you. And once you get to that point, that confidence just exudes all over you, and you add that to passion, and you're really going to just grow, exponentially grow, because you're going to be so confident, and people are attracted to that confidence. They're attracted to that passion, and when you combine those two, you're not you're unstoppable. All right, so be purposeful on Facebook. So we talk about social media. I do use Instagram as well. I actually, 2 of my customers came from Instagram, guys, on Monday. So Instagram's definitely a market. You can go there. But be purposeful with every single click. Facebook matters. So I'm going to go straight from your profile picture matters. So your profile picture should be a picture of you. It can be you and your husband, you and your kids, but you should be in the profile picture. It can be just you, just you. It really doesn't have to be a professional photo like Jana has, but it can be any candid photo. It needs to be a picture of you smiling. It needs to be a picture of you happy. Because again, I go back to people buy you before they buy the products or the company. And if they see that logo, they think, ugh, this person is just salesy. That's all they want to do. And that's not what Plexus is. That's not what we are. We really are sharers. And so we have to remember that. And so it's important that our profile picture is a picture of what you want them to buy, which is you. So you need to have that picture of you. And then your cover photo just needs to be something positive, encouraging, something really peppy. My kids right now, it can be a positive saying, something encouraging to someone. Again, we need to bring value. So that's the first thing they see, especially when you're adding friends. That's the first thing they see. That's a free social media tip you just got added on here. So it needs to be something eye-catching, really eye-catching on your main page. And be purposeful about posting. And I feel weird talking about it because this is Jana's idea, but it's Jana's thing. I told you I was stealing your thunder, and she's watching me. But she's talked about, and this just, it resonated with me, about sharing your passions, and just have your 5 passions and just share them and to rotate through them. So that means if it's your family is your passion, you're passionate about your family, you're passionate about God, you're passionate about church, you're passionate about Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, you're passionate about helping others in some way or another, things that you're passionate about, and obviously your Plexus business. So you want to rotate those. You want to post, try to post 5 times a day. 5 times a day, and rotate those things in. Sometimes I end up posting about 3 things instead of all 5. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2. It really depends on what's going on, but you want to try to rotate those in so it's not Plexus, 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 Plexus. They're seeing that chick loves her kids. That chick loves their church. That chick goes, you know, that chick actually gets out of the house and goes to the park. You know, she's at the pool in the summer. Whatever it is, you want to share those different things going on in your life. So be purposeful about those posts and post them 5 times a day. Again, I go back to, you're probably going, Jessica, I wanted income producing. You're getting it. You're getting income producing by what I'm telling you, because if you want to make money, you have to build relationships. And that's what you're doing when you're posting about who you are. You're letting somebody know who you are. You're letting somebody know this is a person of integrity. This is a person, whatever you're putting out, that's what you're letting them know who you are. If you're posting pictures of dogs all day, that's who you're telling people who you are. So you really need to tell people who you are. Tell them about your passions. And so it's so important to do that. That's part of the building relationships. The other part is commenting on their post. Not just liking, commenting. So a lot of people say, I find it weird just to, we're going to go in a minute about reaching out, just to message someone I've not really talked to in 15 years. But have you talked to them? Have you commented on their post? Have you commented on their pictures? Because that's talking to them, right? So if you're active in their life, which is what their Facebook life, which is what they're putting out on Facebook, you need to be active in that. And I'm telling you right now, I will say this over and over and over. Don't just like, comment. Comment, 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 guys. Seriously, comment. Purposefully comment. On those people who have told you those maybes and left that door open or have said not right now, you need to be consistently commenting on their post. Go to their Facebook page, consistently commenting on their post. Like them, of course, but also comment. It's huge because you're growing that relationship. I'm here to tell you, I do it all the time. I'm a comment-aholic, and I will comment on everything, and it works because these people, once you reach out to them and you say, you know, we'll go into that in a minute, what we say, but once you reach out to them, they're going to come back and go, you know what, Jess, I do want to try. I do want to go ahead and do that because they're going to know you. They're going to have this already become a warm market because they know you. They know your integrity because they know what you're posting, those 5 things. You're being encouraging, you're being positive, and you're commenting that you can't believe how big their kids have gotten or something. And be genuine. Don't be fake. Don't be fake. Be genuine. If you really don't care, don't comment. But be genuine. If you really, here's a big thing for me. If you ain't gonna pray, don't say you're praying. For somebody, just really be real. Be real. That's huge for me. But you're building those relationships and build them through love. Really build them through genuine love. All right. Think about what you can do to help them, to bring value to them. If you see somebody who's posting about being tired, if you see somebody who's posting about really needing money, what can you do to bring value to them? So that's those posts where you're going to really post something about the income, but you don't have to do it in, here's the income chart, look what I make. You can do it in, look, I got to get my hair done. Can you believe that? I wasn't able to do this before, but with my Plexus money, I'm able to really pamper myself and not worry about being able to pay for my bills. Okay? So that's one way you can post without being salesy. And so that's huge to learn how to do that and to really master that. It's just huge. It really is. Because salesy just throws them off and they just scroll past them like, yeah, whatever. But if they see a picture of you and your hair, they'll be like, what's she talking about? What's she get done? Oh, what? I haven't been able to get my hair done in 3 months. I can't believe that. Okay, well, maybe I should call her. And then there you go. There's your new customer, your new ambassador for the month. All right. So videos. So I have been challenged. Jana and I have watched this chick on Periscope, and we were watching her YouTubes, and I have been challenged to do more videos. I did a video, and I do these calls, but I really don't do a lot of videos, and I know that some of you do, but really honestly, your personality comes through on your videos. So if you have a big personality and you just are not good with typing, videos are something that you should do more of. Like Dewana, who is my sponsor and my friend, she just posted a video, fantastic video. Jana shared it in the Rockin' group. And it got a lot of attention from people that she didn't think were even interested, but her personality came through on the video. So videos can really be huge to get your personality through and really show people you do care. Because you can say, I care, I care, I care, I care, I care, typing, but when you say it like this, when they see your passion, when they see your joy really right there on your face, they can't help but go, okay, okay, she's real. She's a real person. She's not this robot on Facebook posting random things about Plexus. She's a real person. So that is huge. So start doing videos. Get comfortable with doing videos. That's where I was going to talk about your comfort zone. Get comfortable with doing videos. If you're good at typing and good at writing, stay with that. But if you have a big personality, I say do videos. All right. So duplication is great. It's fantastic to duplicate. I am a huge fan of duplication. I duplicate daily, secondly, minutely. I'm copying whoever I can find. So, but here's the thing. Sometimes it can be a hindrance because people need to hear from you. And if you are constantly duplicating, you're saying somebody else's words. So it's so important that you say your own words and that you share something about you. Because if you're always sharing about somebody else, everybody's going to go, well, Plexus hadn't done anything for her. Why would I want to do it? When it has, you just haven't shared about what it's doing for you. So you really, really need to share, even if it's little bitty things. I was at a event at my kids' school, and it was actually at the high school here in Red Oak. And, you know, they have those chairs with the arms. And gentlemen, I couldn't fit in that chair last year at their event. I couldn't fit in it. I fit, but, you know, squished and like hanging over the side and on the next person next to me. But this year I sat in it and I had room next to me. I was so excited. I had room. And so it's like, you know, I posted the chair and then I posted the room next to me. And, you know, those are the kinds of things people want to see. They want to see what has changed in your life because of Plexus. What has changed in your life because of Plexus? Has it changed your life at all? What has changed? And so tonight I posted a picture of me in my jammies. And so I'm wearing snowman pajamas on the bottom. And I said, you know, I never could host a business meeting and snowman pajamas would get yelled at by my boss, right? If I showed up to work in these. But I'm the boss, so I can wear them. So those are things that have changed your life. So you want to post about you and consistently about you where it's not salesy, but you're still sharing Plexus with a selfie, right? So you have to do that. It's so much fun. Okay. I love this. Go to events. Go to events. So we're going to talk about events, but before that, I want to say this. Make it your goal to make someone's day better. Make it your goal to make someone's day better. What can you do to make someone's day better? And again, that goes to be where you're in their life, you've looked at their Facebook page, you know what's going on in their life, and if it's you grab an inspirational quote that's just on a already image that's already made up that you know will impact that person's life, and you post it or you instant message it to them and you make it personal. Make it your goal to make their day better. Whatever you can do to make someone else's day better. If it's bring them bring them lunch, bring them coffee, bring them tea, bring them something that will make their day better. Really make it your goal to make their day better. All right, events are huge. I'm just going to touch on those for just a second. The 9 o'clock event tonight it's huge. Be on it. I'm almost done with my call. I have a little bit more notes, so be on that. It's huge to be on it. Events are huge. Invite. Master the art of inviting. We kind of already talked about that. If you have local events, go to an event. Make events a priority, especially right now with us trying to get ambassadors, right? We're trying to get 8, right? Everybody's going to get 8, right? I'm going to get 8. And 8 ambassadors and 8 customers, and that was, I think it's 1,600 PV. We need to get to that. I want that extra $1,000 for my Christmas. It could change my kids' Christmas. It really could change my kids' Christmas. And I know that there's so many people on this call that it could change your kids' Christmas. So it's going to take an investment. So we're going to talk about, we talked about investing in you, and we've talked about those things. Now we're going to talk about what we need to do. This is the work one. This is the work one, okay? So I had I had talked to Jana about it, whether I was going to do the 7-day challenge again. I've done it several times, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to do it again. And Jana's like, do it again. You could get your 8 customers. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And I didn't think, 7-day, that counts. It counts. So I was like, okay, I'll post it. So I posted about the 7-day challenge, and I posted on Instagram straight to Facebook, and got 3 customers very, very, very quickly. Again, that it's not the norm. It's just what happened with me, and it's not happened every single month. It just happened this time that I got those 3 quick. But then I watched the video. Who is it that did the video that I watched, Jana? Who is it? What's her name? Eichenhorst? Is that her name?
Melissa.
Melissa,
the one doing the giant one.
I want to say Kelly. Okay, so Melissa Eichenhorst did the video. If you've not watched that, watch that video. And it lit a fire under me, y'all. It lit a fire. So I was already doing the 7-day and already gotten my 3 customers when I watched that video. And then I came home, and I know who I post, who I comment on, who I'm building those relationships with. I have my list of my 100, and it's actually more. And I have those people I'm building that relationship with. So I immediately went and started instant messaging them and just saying, hey, I can actually read. If y'all want me to, I'll read to you what it says. And I could do this because I was intentional with building relationships with these people already. So if you've not been intentional with building relationships with people, then I don't suggest you do this. You have to be intentional, build those relationships, and then you can have the freedom to do this. That's my personal opinion. So what I said is, hey, hun, did you see that I am doing a 7-day Plexus challenge? I would love for you to part of it and tell me what you think about the products. It's only $24.95 because this is a private message, so I can say that, for a 7-day. And that's what I said. That's literally what I said. And I sent it to 35 people within 2 hours. And it took me that long because a lot of them were responding. So I can tell you right now, I got some no thank yous. I got some not right now. Can you message me after the holidays because I am interested. I got an order. And then I'm starting to get some return messages today. And some of them saying, you know what, I've been talking about that with my girlfriend, and let me talk to her and see if she's interested, and we'll do this. And I'm like, okay, get back with me. And so I'll follow up. This is where the follow-up comes in. You need to follow up with those people who are messaging you back and saying they're interested. If they're saying after the holidays, then you need to write their names down in your calendars to go talk to them in January. Right? When that tax return's coming in, you know it's coming in, you know they have the extra money, go and talk to them in January. So I'm going to be making notes in my calendar to go back and follow up with those people. But this is huge because not only after you message them that, then you need to go invest some more in them and to build the relationship. So go back to their page because you know they posted something today. Like it, comment in it. Even if you say, so fun, that's all you say, you're commenting. You're building a relationship. You know that they're seeing you because as soon as I say so fun, they like 3 of my pictures every time. Like almost every single time I'll say something on them and then they go look at my page and they're going to like some of my pictures. It just happens. It really, really does. When you're building those relationships, it comes back. So this is where
Can I say something real quick about that?
Yeah.
Something that just happened today. You guys probably saw on my page where I posted our pictures from our ceremony that we had in Maui, our renewal ceremony. Yes. And so I posted that earlier today, several hours earlier. And then tonight, earlier when, before this call, I invited a whole bunch of people. Like I said, I think I invited over 300 people to that event tonight. A lot of them are ambassadors, but I just went through my list and just tried to invite as many people as I could. A lot of them were not ambassadors. But a lot of the people that were not ambassadors that I because I have a lot of ambassadors that watch my stuff on my personal wall. So there's a lot of people that are not ambassadors that never comment or like any of my stuff. Well, after I invited them to the thing tonight, a lot of them went back and liked that album. So it does work. And I think that they saw my name in the invite thing. It said Jana Garcia invited you to an online event. They went and looked at that event, and then they came and looked at my page.
Yep.
So it is true. When they see your name, it sparks their curiosity into back to you, reminds them, it puts your name back into their head. And they do go to your page, because a lot of people, after I sent those invites, came and liked that album. And there were people that were not ambassadors. I just wanted to add that that's very true, what you said.
Yeah, it's so true. And that's where, when they go to your page, I go back to, what are they seeing? What's on your profile picture? Because if you just invite them into an event and you have a Plexus logo as your profile, they're going to go, Selzy, not gonna be, nope. But if it's your picture and your kids, or an inspirational quote in your cover photo, then they're going to be like, hey, she's still Jessica. She's still doing her normal thing. She still loves God. She's still going to church. She's still doing all her number stuff. If she has that integrity and she has her name on this, maybe I should check this stuff out. So it really is about image and what it looks like. And I'm wrapping this up so that you guys can have some time. But it's so important to build a relationship and to reach out. You want to reach out to those 100 people. It's going to be a little harder if you've not been building relationships. I'm just going to be real. I say it like it is, guys. It's going to be a little harder if you're not building relationships. That doesn't mean it's not going to be impossible, or that it's going to be impossible. It doesn't mean it's going to be impossible. It is possible. You're just going to have to work harder, because you're going to have to start building those relationships quick, build. And then you can throw the message in to where you can ask them, hey, I'm doing this. Do you want to do it? And you don't want to just do 7 days. I've had somebody buy a 30-day. And then you want to do what Vicki Brown had said on that call about following up and saying, hey, I found that people are more successful. This is huge. This is a huge thing to get extra ones. People are more successful when they have an accountability partner. Do you know someone that would want to do this with you? And I will use that line from now on. Anybody that orders, anybody that signs up, I'm going to use it from now on, because it has worked. And you can always ask for referrals from those people and reward them with something. And just try, get out, work, and you're going to see the harvest. Because once you plant those seeds and you start watering with those comments, you're going to see the harvest, right? All right, guys, so I'm literally going to stop so that we can have a little bit of time before the 9 o'clock event. Go, invite some more people. Make it more than 3, guys. Jump on and say, hey, I know it's last minute, but please come with it to me with this, or with, I can't even talk tonight, with me to this. I'm trying to talk fast. So that way you can have people on and really go comment on Jana's thing. Double Dog Dare Ya. You want to say something before we close, Bestie?
No, but feel free to come in the Rockin' Group and post what happens if you have anybody that show up on the call tonight on the online event. Feel free to come let us know what you in that post, what your outcome was of that. If you have any interest, or if that helped you to send out those invitations, we'd love to hear the answers to that.
Absolutely. This has been so much fun. I'm glad you jumped on. And oh my gosh. Okay, so much fun. Guys, we will see y'all next Tuesday. Special event coming. I'm going to talk, hopefully post about it within the next couple of days. Special event next Tuesday. Get ready to invite some more. So practice tonight. All right, talk to you later.
Be on the online event in just a little while.
Just a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll be on there. I'm excited.
I know. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what they do.
Yeah, I know. Go follow up with your people. Go ask them, are you going to come on? The more excited you act, the more they'll want to be on there with you.
All right. Bye, Jenna. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
Bye.